My beloved child, I have waited for you for a very long time. Not only for a moment or a single day, but for longer than you know. If you are hearing my voice right now, this is not an accident. You did not arrive here by chance. I led you to this place. I pulled your heart toward it. I prepared this meeting before you ever realized how much you would need it. So, do not leave. Remain with me, because the words I am about to speak are about your life. Nothing happens by accident in my kingdom. Nothing passes through my hands without being seen. These words reaching you at this exact moment carry meaning. I arranged this. I made it ready. I waited for the time when your heart would be open enough to hear me without confusion. You may think it is coincidence. I call it divine timing. For a long time, I have watched you move through days crowded with noise. I have watched you hold burdens you were never created to hold alone. I have seen you smile before others while feeling empty, when no one was near. I have heard your quiet sighs when the room was empty. I have felt the pain in your spirit when you wondered whether I was still beside you. I never left. I was nearer than your breathing, nearer than the thoughts inside your mind. But I waited for you to open the door. When I ask you to open it, I am not talking about something around you. I am talking about your heart. There is a place within you that has stayed closed. Not because your love for me is gone, but because fear remains. Fear of being hurt again. Fear of releasing control. Fear that giving me everything may cost you something you believe you cannot live without. I understand this fear. I see it clearly. But listen to me now. I am not asking to take something from you. I am asking to place something in you. I have waited many days for this moment. I waited for you to become still. I waited for you to listen. I waited for you to stop moving away from the very love that can make you whole. Do you know what happens in my heart when you willingly turn toward me? When you speak my name, not from routine, but from a real desire for me. Heaven celebrates whenever you come nearer. Every part of heaven, every time. You have looked for peace in many different places. You tried to cover silence with noise and fill pain by staying busy. You moved from one thing to another, hoping that something would finally make you feel complete. But this empty place inside you was never designed to be filled by the world. It was created to be filled by me. That is why I ask you now to open your heart. Lower your defenses. Open even the places you have hidden from your own eyes. Do not keep me waiting, my beloved. Not because I have lost patience, but because I know what delay is costing you. Each day you hesitate is another day you continue holding a burden I am ready to remove. Each moment you hold yourself back is another moment spent outside the complete life I prepared for you. I am not angry with you. I am not looking at you with disappointment. I long for you. These things are not the same. My heart does not shut when you struggle. It remains open. My love does not weaken when doubt enters you. It stays firm. But I want closeness. I want truth between us. I want to hear you simply say, "Here I am." The moment you fully open your heart to me, healing starts. It may not begin with noise. It may not look dramatic, but it reaches deep. The chains around your thinking begin to release. The old wounds you pushed aside begin to close. The shame you carried without speaking begins to disappear. This is the work I have waited to begin. The long delay was not proof that I forgot you. I do not hurry what is sacred. I do not push open doors before you are prepared to enter them. But now something within you has become ready. That is why these words are touching you differently. That is why something pulls inside your chest. That is why you know this message is meant for you. Do not push that feeling away. It is my spirit bringing you closer. It is my voice telling you that this is your moment. I have waited patiently. I have treated you gently. But now my call is clear. Open the door. Allow me to enter further. Let me bring order to what has been confused. Let me heal the places that still cause pain. Let me return what you believed was gone forever. You may not understand this, but your response brings joy to my heart. I am not far away. I am not without feeling. I take delight in you. I rejoice when you trust me. Your obedience is not only about following instructions. It is about knowing me. It is about being close. It is love being answered with love. Before this day opened, I already knew you would reach this moment. Before this hour came, I had already put it in place. I saw every burden you carried. I saw the questions growing inside your heart. I saw the private thoughts you told no one. And I said, now. Not yesterday. Not another week from now. Now. Divine timing never moves too quickly and never arrives too late. It is always exact. There were earlier moments when your heart was not ready for what I am saying today. Your attention was elsewhere. Your spirit was carrying too much. Your thoughts were full. But today something inside you has become gentle. Something inside you is paying attention. This is not chance. This is alignment. You asked me to make things clear. You asked me to show you where to go. You asked for a sign that I was still close. Moments like this are part of my answer. I do not always speak with thunder above you. Many times I use something that appears ordinary. But when my spirit enters it, even an ordinary moment becomes holy. The door now stands before you, and your heart recognizes it. Do not delay what can begin in this moment. Say amen aloud if your heart is open to me right now. My beloved child, when your heart responds to me with sincerity, let your faith also be expressed through an act of trust. My precious child, I am asking you now to do something that moves beyond words into action. Place a portion of your provision on the stone altar of this ministry as a living covenant of trust. Let what you release from your hand be the proof that you believe my hand will provide. This is not a transaction but a declaration, a holy act that says, I trust the giver more than the gift. Press your seed into the soil of this kingdom work and watch as the harvest that has been waiting behind the dam of your release comes flooding through the vaults of heaven in response to surrendered hands. Open yours and see what I am holding for you on the other side. Now listen closely, because I want you to understand my heart even more deeply. Now I want you to understand my heart. I have waited for you, but I did not wait with anger or disappointment. I waited with deep desire, with love that never grew weak, never disappeared, and never turned away. I watched you move through each day, meeting responsibilities and trying to survive what felt too heavy. Through every moment, I remained near, speaking softly and waiting for you to turn your whole face toward me. I want something deeper with you. I do not want a connection that remains on the surface. I do not want only a hurried prayer spoken while passing by. I do not want you to acknowledge me from a distance. I want closeness. I want you to sit with me without rushing. I want you to tell me the truth without acting stronger than you really feel. There were times when you felt space between us. Times when you prayed and heard no answer. Times when you wondered whether I was close to you at all. My child, that space did not appear because I moved away. I never remove my love. I do not step back because I am frustrated. If distance grew between us, it was because fear, pain, and disappointment slowly formed walls in your heart. I watched those walls being built. I saw the moments when you were hurt and silently decided never to trust that deeply again. I saw life disappoint you, and I watched you pull your heart away, not only from people, but also from me. You may not have known you were doing it. You were trying to remain safe. I understood. Even while those walls were rising, I remained beside you. Each morning when you opened your eyes, I was there. Each night when you lay down tired, I was there. When you did well, I celebrated with you. When you failed, I did not leave. When you felt pleased with yourself, I smiled. When shame covered you, I moved nearer instead of farther away. My love does not become smaller when you struggle. It becomes more gentle. You cannot fully know how patiently I have waited for you. Not because I lack strength, but because my love is powerful. I do not hurry you. I do not control you. I wait. I speak in a gentle voice. I place reminders along your path. I touch your spirit softly. I lead you back step by step so that you return because you choose to. There were moments when you did not answer my whisper. Moments when you felt a desire to pray but reached for distraction instead. Times when you knew I was inviting you deeper, yet you remained uncertain. Even then, I stayed. I did not say that I was finished with you. I simply waited for another moment when your heart would open. This is that moment. My longing for you is different from human longing. It is clean. It does not change. It remains faithful. I am not trying to control your life. I want to walk beside you. I want to be part of your days, your thoughts, and your concerns. I want to direct you before you fall. I want to comfort you before your heart breaks. I want to tell you who you are before you forget your value. Distance takes something real from you, my child. Not because it hurts my pride, but because I know what you lose when you move away. When you hold every burden by yourself, I see how heavily it presses upon you. When you separate yourself from others, I see loneliness entering. When you choose constant noise instead of stillness, I watch your tiredness increase. And I continue waiting for you to return to quiet. You may ask why I care so much, why I continue reaching for you when you wander away. It is because you belong to me. I made you with purpose. I placed breath within you. My love for you is not temporary. It does not depend on conditions. It does not increase or decrease according to your success. Even while you doubted me, I continued believing in you. Even while you questioned whether I was present, I stayed beside you. Even during cold seasons of your life, my heart remained warm toward you. I never stopped loving you. Not for one moment. Not even once. There were nights when you remained awake, worrying and moving from one thought to another. You believed no one could see the pain inside your chest. I saw it. I saw how you filled your time so that you would not face deeper questions. I saw how you avoided silence, because silence caused you to feel too much. And through all of it, I waited for you with patience. My patience is not a lack of power. It is mercy. It is grace. It is love that will not give up on you. I do not run after you in anger. I follow you with tenderness. I do not pull you into closeness against your will. I continue inviting you softly again and again. You are never a burden to me. Your struggles cannot make me tired. Your questions do not bother me. I receive them. I receive you. I want who you really are, not only the person you allow others to see. I want your honest thoughts, your confusion, your tears, and your dreams. Bring every part of yourself to me. Never believe that my love stopped while you were wandering. I remained beside you through every step. When you entered paths that were not good for you, I stayed close and protected you from greater harm than you understood. When you believed I was far away, I was quietly protecting what was still ahead of you. I waited, not because I had no power to move, but because love cannot be demanded. Love must be freely given. I gave you freedom because I want closeness that you choose, not devotion that you are forced to give. And now you are here. You are hearing me. Something within you is beginning to move. What you feel is not guilt. It is an invitation. It is my voice saying, come nearer. It is my voice reminding you that I am still here. The distance can end now. The waiting does not need to continue. I am ready. I have never stopped being ready. Let this become the moment when waiting changes into walking beside me. Let this be the moment when distance becomes closeness. Let this be the moment you finally know that I never stopped reaching for you. Declare, I believe. If this message is touching your spirit now, understand that when I ask you to open your heart, I do not speak carelessly. I am not asking only for a brief emotional feeling. I am not asking for familiar words spoken without meaning. I am inviting you to surrender. I am calling you to obedience that grows from love. Opening your heart is greater than feeling emotion. It means allowing me to enter every part without resistance, without barriers, and without conditions. You have given me access to parts of your life before. You prayed. You worshipped. You asked me to help you. But some rooms inside you are still locked. Rooms holding fear. Rooms holding pain from the past. Rooms where pride sits quietly and says, I can manage this alone. I see every room. I do not judge you because they exist. but I am asking you to place the key in my hands. Surrender does not mean weakness. Surrender means trust. When you open your heart, you are not giving control to something unsafe. You are placing it into hands stronger than your own. You are saying, I cannot keep carrying this alone. You are saying, I trust you more than I trust what I understand. That kind of surrender causes heaven to move. Obedience is not a collection of hard rules. It is part of relationship. When you deeply love someone, you listen when they speak. You follow their direction because you trust what is inside their heart. I am not asking you to obey because you are afraid of me. I am asking you to obey because you know I desire what is good for you. Every direction I give comes from protection and purpose. There are fears you continue holding closely. Fear that someone will hurt you again. Fear that you will lose what you possess. Fear of moving into something unknown. Fear says that complete surrender may lead to disappointment. But my child, have I not brought you safely this far? Have I not protected you more often than you can count? Fear acts like a guard that promises protection while keeping you trapped behind a locked door. Releasing fear does not mean acting as though it does not exist. It means placing it in my hands. It means saying, I am afraid, but I still choose to trust you. That single decision opens doors that fear has kept closed for many years. Trust is not shown only through what you say. It is shown by what you are willing to remove from your own hands. My child, I am asking you to place a portion of what you have, something of real weight, upon the altar of this work as gold laid on the scales of this calling. Let it be a seed sown into deep water, an offering set on stone, not held back in fear. This is proof that your trust rests in my hand to provide, and that your heart no longer clings to lack. What you release in faith does not leave your life. It moves ahead of you into the harvest I am preparing. Pride speaks more quietly than fear, but it can hold you just as tightly. Pride says, I will solve this myself. Pride says, I do not need anyone. Pride prevents you from asking for help. It stops you from admitting weakness. It keeps you from saying when life has become too heavy. But I never created you to carry everything alone. I made you to walk beside me. When your heart opens, pride must release its hold. Distraction also fills the space within you. Noise without ending, tasks without ending, and constant movement from one thing to another. You pack every day so completely that almost no room remains for quiet. But closeness with me cannot deepen inside endless noise. It grows through silence. It grows when you stop long enough to recognize my voice. Opening your heart means creating room. It means choosing quiet instead of constant noise. It means choosing trust instead of control. It means choosing my voice above every other voice, trying to hold your attention. I am calling you into faith that reaches deeper than the surface. I want to walk with you through your normal daily moments. I want to be involved in the choices you make. I want to calm your thoughts before they begin turning into fear. Closeness cannot grow without honesty. You cannot truly hide from me, even when you attempt to. I already know every hidden place. I see the insecurities you never mention. I see the injuries you covered many years ago. I see the anger you claim has disappeared. I see the dreams you are frightened to believe in again. I am not asking you to open these places because they are unknown to me. I am asking because those places still need my healing. There are memories you stay away from because they continue to hurt. There are mistakes you replay while silently judging yourself. There are questions you are afraid to bring to me because you may not like the answer. Open all those places. Your questions do not offend me. Your weakness does not surprise me. Your struggles do not shock me. When hidden places are opened, light comes inside, and light brings healing. Light reveals the false beliefs that have controlled your thoughts. Light removes the shame that has remained silent for too long. Light brings understanding into places where confusion once ruled. Nothing remains broken after I fully touch it. You may worry that allowing me completely inside will cause me to ask too much from you. Understand me clearly. I do not enter your heart to leave you empty. I enter to make you whole. I do not come to remove your joy. I come to give you joy that remains. I do not come to take away everything you care about. I come to remove what is hurting you. That is the difference between losing something and being healed. Opening your heart is something you choose every day, not only once. It is deciding repeatedly to trust me with your feelings, your fears, and your desires. It is obeying me in small matters and large ones. It is listening for my soft voice, even when the world around you is loud. You tried to remain strong without help. You tried living independently. You tried filling every moment with activity. But none of these things satisfied the deep desire inside you. That desire came from me. It is a place created only for my presence. Do not fear becoming close to me. I am gentle. I am patient. I move according to the speed of your healing, not according to the pressure around you. Now I want to speak about the delay, because I know you have waited a long time. I watched days become weeks and weeks become months. I saw you quietly count the passing time, hoping that each new morning might bring the answer you desired. Some days began with expectation and ended with the same questions still unanswered. I watched your heart rise with hope and fall again. I saw you continue holding on even when that hope became weak. The season of waiting has not been simple. You carried disappointments that you rarely shared. You told people that everything was fine while wondering inside how much longer you could live with the silence. You questioned whether you understood my promises correctly. You wondered whether delay was actually denial. My beloved, listen carefully. The delay was never denial. There were nights when you prayed after almost every word had left you. You spoke my name quietly because you were too exhausted to say anything more. You did not need more words. I heard you. Every silent prayer reached my heart. Every shaking breath was completely understood. When you had no words left, my understanding remained full. Some disappointments entered deeply. Doors you expected to open remained closed. Plans you carefully created fell apart. People you depended on did not act as you hoped. During those moments, uncertainty became heavy. You tried to remain strong. You tried to continue trusting. And on some days, you were simply tired. I saw every part of it. The delay seemed long because you could not see what I was doing outside your view. You saw nothing moving. I saw constant movement. You saw doors that would not open. I saw protection. You saw me as absent. I was bringing everything into the correct position. The silence was never empty. Understand this clearly. The answer you prayed for has two sides. One side involves you. The other includes everything connected to you. The circumstances, the people, the provision, and the right moment. I was working on both sides. While you were learning how to trust me, I was changing the hearts of people you have never known. While you struggled against doubt, I was taking away obstacles that would have caused harm if they had remained before you. A blessing must come into alignment from more than one direction. It is not only about preparing you. Everything around you must also be prepared. Had I answered earlier, the other side would not have been ready. The timing would have remained incomplete. The blessing would not have been strong enough to last. And I do not send blessings that are weak. I send them in fullness. Divine timing is like fruit growing upon a tree. When taken too early, it carries no sweetness. When left beyond its time, it begins losing strength. But when gathered at the exact moment, it holds everything it was created to give. Your answer is now moving toward that moment of readiness. You can feel it. A place within you already understands. There were things you once wanted that I did not permit. You believed I was silent. You believed I had moved far away. But I was standing between you and a burden that would have broken you. Some of my greatest acts of mercy were the answers I did not give according to your timing. One day you will see the reason, and you will thank me for every door that remained closed. You are no longer the person who first brought that prayer to me. Your faith has grown deeper. Your heart has become softer. The things that matter to you have changed. You now value being near me more than receiving an answer from me. And this change came with a real cost. You learned how to remain with me in quietness. You learned that my love does not leave when answers take time. Remember my servant Daniel. He prayed, and from the first day his words were spoken. I heard him and sent the answer. But resistance rose in the unseen world. A battle was happening that he could not see from where he prayed. All he felt was silence. Yet the answer was already moving toward him. And I made sure it reached him. Nothing in heaven or on earth could stop it. The same is true for you. You cannot see what is being removed and broken in the unseen for your sake right now. But I see everything. The resistance you felt was real, but it will not win. When I speak a word, no power anywhere can cancel it. What I declared over your life left my throne long ago, and it is still coming toward you. So stop judging my faithfulness by the clocks of this world. Stop measuring my promises by what your eyes see today. I am not held back by what appears possible. What seems like delay today will become your testimony tomorrow. What confuses you now will one day become clear proof that I was working the whole time. Movement is taking place at this very hour, quietly destroying what was planned against you. The battle in the unseen is real, but my power working for you is far greater. I did not simply hear your prayers and leave them aside. I have risen to move. If the veil opened for one moment, you would fall to your knees because of what surrounds you. Help you never asked for. Protection you never noticed. A wall of living fire standing between you and what wanted to destroy you. You were never as alone as you believed. Not once. Not for one night. So do not hate the waiting now that it is almost complete. It produced something in you that comfort never could. It refined you. It made you steady. It taught your hands how to carry blessing without fear. When the answer comes, it will not overwhelm you. You will know what it is, manage it with wisdom, and hold it with thankfulness instead of fearing that you may lose it. That steady heart was formed during the delay, and it will help you for the rest of your life. Now pause, my child, because something has changed in the unseen. A decision has been made in my presence about you. A word carrying your name has been released. I am not describing a feeling. I am speaking of a decree. When my hand rests upon a life, nothing stays the same. What others called permanently lost, I can restore. What passing years tried to wear down, I can renew with glory. What the enemy tried to destroy in your life, I will rebuild with twice the strength. Do you remember the night you considered giving up? The night everything came apart, and no one knew what you were fighting. I was there. I saw you look upward with no words remaining because tiredness had taken them away. Even without words, your soul cried to me, and I heard it. It was not wasted. Nothing you went through was wasted. You cried where no one could see. Did you not? You woke during the dark hours with worry pressing against your chest. You lay there wondering whether your prayers went any higher than the ceiling. You watched other people receive their answers and quietly wondered whether I had forgotten you. Hear me clearly. You were never forgotten. Your name has never left my mind. During the day, you told your family you were fine. You spoke about blessing while your heart felt close to breaking. You showed everyone the strongest part of you and hid the rest. But I always knew, and I was never far away. The betrayal that shook you still returns to your mind at times. The rejection caused you to question your value. You wondered whether something inside you was too damaged to heal. Nothing within you is beyond my healing. There is a tiredness inside you that sleep has not removed. It is not laziness. It is not weakness. It is the weariness of a soul that has carried too much for too many days. I know what it is, and I know how to heal it. Come to me and I will give you rest. True rest. Rest that reaches the deepest places. You buried dreams because disappointment became too painful. You stopped praying some prayers because you could not face more silence. I tell you now that those dreams did not die where you placed them. I kept them. I guarded every one, and I am breathing life into them again. What fear made silent, I am waking. What sorrow buried I am lifting. Hear the decision I now speak over your life. Every accusation against you is cancelled. The debts that took away your breath are removed. What people could not solve, I have already solved in the unseen, and you will witness it yourself. What could not move now moves. What seemed impossible now opens. What was delayed is now released. Do not continue living beneath the name of rejection, because I am placing a new name upon you. I call you chosen. I call you honored. I call you blessed. Where others wrote failure, I place the seal of victory. Where they called you a debtor, I call you a provider. Where they called you forgotten, I declare that my favor is focused upon you. Provision is included in this release. I am the God who changes empty land into harvest. Doors of supply that were closed before you will open, and you will know it was not luck, human favor, or chance. My fingerprints will be upon it. You will recognize my hand because it will come in ways no human plan could explain. But understand that this release is not only about money or supply. When I bless every part. I bring guidance. I bring honor. I bring rest. Other areas of your life that were frozen will begin moving. Broken relationships will heal. Forgotten work will live again. Ideas that appeared impossible will receive what they need. I do not release provision alone. I release meaning, purpose, and destiny. The enemy tried to silence you. He tried to weaken your strength and make your faith bitter through frustration. But he failed. Even while wounded, you continued praying. Even during silence, your soul continued reaching toward me. And I heard you. I heard you every time. Now I come as your Father, your provider, and the God who keeps promises to tell you clearly, your time has arrived. Many people will look at what I am about to do in your life, and will not understand it. They will ask how it happened. They will try to explain with human thinking what goes beyond human thinking. You do not need to prove anything. Your peace will answer them. Your steady heart will show that heaven moved. Live inside the blessing. Allow it to speak for itself. The people you love will be touched by this too. Those you carry in prayer will see what trusting me can do. Your home will become proof that I honor those who honor me. Even those who laughed at your faith will become quiet when they see that I never leave my own. You will remain standing where many people fall. You will be supported during seasons when others turn back. And all of it will rest upon one truth. Your name is held in my hands. You will not need to struggle or force this into being. What I have given to you cannot be taken by another person. And what belongs to someone else was never meant to become your burden. Rest in that truth. The favor I give does not end, and it never comes late. It will find you in rooms you have not entered. It will come through people you have not met and during seasons you have not yet lived. Your part is simple. Stay near me. Keep your heart clean and stay faithful with what is already before you. Whisper, I receive it, if you are ready for what I am releasing upon your life. And receive this truth also. I am not raising you so people will praise you. I am raising you so you can become a doorway for others. The comfort I give you will pour into people who are still living through dark nights. The story you believed made you unworthy will become the very thing that gives another person courage. Nothing you endured will be wasted. I waste nothing. Now receive what I am speaking over every part of your life. Allow these words to enter deeply into the place where faith lives, and where new beginnings are formed. Do not let them pass over you like changing weather. Receive them slowly. Allow them to settle. Let them grow roots in your heart, because a word from me never returns without completing its purpose. May your provision become so full that giving becomes your greatest happiness. May supply reach you through paths you never expected, until you must look for new ways to bless other people. May opportunities come so often that you learn to wisely choose between open doors. May your needs be met before you even know to ask. This is not empty hope. This is what I desire for you. May your body respond to my hand. May your strength return slowly and steadily until the people near you begin asking what has changed. May your sleep become deep and your thoughts become calm. May the heaviness resting on your shoulders rise, and may you wake carrying a lightness you had almost forgotten. I am the God who restores strength. Allow me to restore yours. May damaged relationships be healed at the proper time. May those who left return as changed people, and may you receive grace to welcome them. May new companions enter your life, carrying exactly what this journey needs. May your circle become so filled with my presence that people feel peace simply by standing near you. You were not created to walk this path alone, and you will not. May your calling become so clear that confusion has nowhere left to remain. May your gifts create space for you in places you believed were closed. May your purpose speak so clearly that doubt becomes silent. May doors open before your hand reaches them. I did not create you for a meaningless life. I created you for work I prepared beforehand, and I will guide you into it one step at a time. May the people you love walk in favor that your prayers help prepare. May those who come after you receive the ground you cleared through prayer. May the faith you carried during hidden years become a well others drink from long after this season ends. What you planted in secret, I will honor openly. A life placed in my hands leaves behind a blessing that lasts beyond its years. Now listen to me about peace, because peace also belongs to you. The world around you will not always become quiet. Storms will continue to rise. Troubling news will still fill the air. People will still disappoint you. But my peace is different from the peace of this world. The world feels peace only when circumstances are calm. My peace stands without moving in the center of the storm. I am teaching you to live from this peace. Not peace that you must run after, but peace that holds you. When everything around you shakes, you will remain steady. When others become afraid, you will remain calm. Not because you are pretending, but because you know who is holding you. The same voice that brought peace to the sea is speaking over your life. Be still now. I am God. That is enough. Release the habit of living tomorrow's troubles today. Worry takes weight from a future I have already entered and prepared. I am already present in your tomorrow, just as I was present in your yesterday. Nothing ahead will find me unready. Nothing in your future will surprise me. So receive the day I have placed before you and live it with me. There is also something I am doing within you that others cannot yet see. I am renewing the way you think. Old patterns that always pulled you toward fear are being replaced. Thoughts that told you that you were never enough are losing their power. I am changing you from the inside, and with time your outward life will show the evidence of that inward change. You will first see it through small changes. You will respond with patience where you once became angry. You will rest where you once filled your mind with fear. You will forgive sooner, hope more freely, and speak to yourself with greater kindness. Do not ignore these quiet changes. They show that my spirit is moving. Great oak trees do not announce their growth. They simply keep growing, and while you grow, I will place more in your hands. More understanding, more responsibility, and more of the quiet authority that comes from a life planted in me. You ask me for greater things, and I desire to give them. But I love you too much to place heavy weight upon you before building the strength needed to carry it. That strength is being built now, even today, even in this hour. So move forward without fearing that you will lose what I give you. Some people hold their blessings tightly because they are afraid those blessings will disappear. You will not need to hold yours in that way. What I establish, I continue to support. What I open, no one can close. What I give through love, I do not suddenly take away. Hold your blessings with open hands, and you will see them increase there. Think about a river discovering its path. It does not struggle to force itself forward. It follows the way prepared for it, and by following, it becomes stronger. It cuts through stone, not through violence, but through steady movement day after day. Your life is now finding its path. Stop fighting against the boundaries I placed around you. Move where I lead, and you will be surprised by what steady obedience creates. Think also about seasons changing. No person commands winter to end. It simply gives way when its season is finished, and the ground begins to warm whether anyone believes it will or not. Your long winter is giving way now. You do not need to force spring to come. You only need to see it, rise with it, and begin planting again. The person who refuses to plant because winter once arrived will have nothing when harvest comes. So plant again, my child. Hope again. Start again. Your failures were lessons, not final judgments. Your losses were chapters, not the full story. I am the one writing what happens next, and my hand does not shake. Remember this more than anything else in this hour. The gifts are not the final purpose. I am the purpose. Blessings are streams. I am the source. Seek my face, not only what my hand can give, and you will never lack what truly matters. Because when you have me, everything else begins finding its proper place around you. Now hear how I confirm this message. A word spoken from my mouth is not a suggestion. It is a decree. It is complete. It is settled. Everything I have spoken over you during this hour is already moving, coming toward you through roads you cannot see. Your part is not to force it into being. Your part is to receive it, stand upon it, and live like someone who has heard from heaven. Pay attention during the coming days because I will confirm this word. I enjoy confirming the things I speak. Provision may come from a direction you stopped thinking about. Someone who has been absent for a long time may contact you carrying something you need, a word, an opportunity, or healing for something left incomplete. You may also see wrong doors quietly closing, while one right door remains open with light beyond it. When these things happen, do not call them accidents. Call them what they truly are, my hand. But do not place your faith in signs alone. Place it in me. Signs direct you toward the giver, and the giver remains beside you always. Whether confirmation appears quickly or takes time, my word does not change. I do not speak and then walk away from what I said. I remain over my word until it is completed. No season, no loss, and no enemy can wear it down. Do not allow fear to control you any longer. Do not give your peace away because of troubling reports. Do not shake when voices speak against what I promised. When those voices come, and they will come, answer them with what you heard today. Say, someone has spoken for me. Say, my Father has made the decision in my case. Say, the verdict has already been given, and it is mercy. There will be mornings when this moment feels far behind you. Days when the old heaviness tries to return, and tells you that nothing has truly changed. During those mornings, return to this word. Stand firmly upon it. A promise from me never grows weaker with time. It gathers power like water rising behind a wall until the chosen moment when it breaks through all at once. And continue moving forward. Faith is not only believing. Faith also moves. Take the next step I place before you, even when it looks small. Send the message, repair the relationship, begin the work, or rise a little earlier and sit with me. I rarely reveal the entire road, but I always reveal the next step. Take it, and the following step will become clear. This is how I guide my children, step by step from glory to glory. Protect what was planted inside you today. The enemy of your soul will try to steal this word before it grows roots. He will use business, doubt, old pain, and the voices of other people. Do not allow him. Keep these words near you. Speak them over yourself when your home becomes quiet. What you continue speaking you remember, and what you remember begins to grow. Speak this word especially during the night, when worry speaks most loudly. Darkness has always tried to make my people believe morning will never come. It lied to them, and it is lying to you now. Answer the night with my promise, and then rest. You can sleep because I never do. While you sleep, I continue working. While you rest, I continue watching. The one who protects you never falls asleep. Remain close to me through simple things. Speak with me in the morning before the day begins pulling at you. Thank me at night, even for small things, especially the small things. Gratitude keeps your heart gentle and your eyes able to see. A thankful heart notices my hand everywhere. A heart filled with complaint notices it nowhere. Choose which eyes you will live through. Give other people what I have given to you. Show patience to those who struggle, because you understand struggle. Be gentle with people who doubt because you have also doubted. Give without attention, forgive without delay, and love without counting what you receive back. Every act of kindness done in secret is fully seen by me, and nothing done through love is ever wasted in my kingdom. There are people waiting farther ahead on your path, my child, who need the person you will become after leaving this season. They do not yet know who you are. Some of them have prayed to me for help, and part of the answer I am preparing is you. This is the responsibility that comes with blessing. It was never meant to stop with you. Carry it faithfully and I will continue providing, pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing. And when the blessing arrives, and it is arriving, remember this hour. Remember that you heard me when your circumstances had not yet changed. That is faith, and it is more precious to me than you understand. The person who trusts me in darkness will stand without fear when light arrives. The one who honored me during a season of little will not feel ashamed during abundance. My child, you and I have already traveled a long road together, longer than you realize. I was present when your life began. I am beside you now, and I will be present at every turn still waiting ahead. You have never taken one step beyond my sight, and you never will. Allow this truth to quiet every fear still remaining. You are not moving toward a future that has not been prepared. You are moving toward one I have already prepared. So lift your head. The season of grieving over what was lost is ending. The season of receiving what was promised is beginning. Welcome to the other side of your long wait. Welcome to the harvest planted through your tears. Welcome to everything I prepared while you believed nothing was moving. Your account in heaven has been settled. Your path is being opened even now. Your name is written where no hand has power to remove it. I am not finished with your life. The truth is that I am only beginning. Your best days are not behind you. They are waiting ahead, and I will personally lead you into them. Carry this word into this day and into every day that comes after it. Let it keep you steady during storms and humble during harvest. And when doubt enters, return to this moment, to the sound of my voice, and to the truth that has not changed and never will. You belong to me, I belong to you. Nothing can separate us. Receive everything now in the powerful name of my Son. Amen and amen. Declare your amen one final time if you trust that the best still remains ahead. We run on viewer support only. For exclusive member-only content, scan the QR or see the pinned comment. God bless you.